Welcome back to the Lone Ranger Show with Bruce Woodburn, Cross Country Mortgage. I am the Lone Ranger here, operating out of Tampa and Orlando, WDBO and 102.5 The Bone for all my boners out there in Tampa. I reach all the way from Cape Coral all the way to St. Augustine. You can listen to me also on my YouTube channel at Bruce Woodburn, the Lone Ranger, or Spotify or iHeartRadio. You can check out any of these shows and all of the different programs that I offer. And my YouTube channel does explain different programs that are out there right now. You want to have a greater understanding of building your own home, a construction to perm loan. You want to know how to do it. You want to know about renovation loans. You want to know about reverse mortgages. You want to know about down payment assistance. You want to know about FHA, VA, USDA, jumbo loans, you name it. I have instructional videos on my YouTube page. Go to Bruce Woodburn, the Lone Ranger, and subscribe to my show, and you'll get all the information. The great thing about subscribing to my YouTube channel is you're not getting scammed or spammed by a bunch of things. You just go to it when you want to and check it out. But it's all there for your information so that I can keep you more informed. I also keep you informed about other issues that are out there. The whole thing about eliminating property taxes. You want to know the truth about that? Check out my YouTube channel. I show you, I've done interviews with the experts, and I can tell you everything you want to know about whether that is going to happen or not. And trust me, it ain't going to happen. So you can go to my YouTube channel and you can hear why. Now, I want to talk a little bit about reverse mortgages. So I am going to be holding a little workshop symposium type thing. It's only 2 hours. It's going to be on May 7th in Winter Park, Florida. The contact information and address and registration is on my website at webringyouhome.com. That's webringyouhome.com. Go there. If you are a real estate agent and you don't have a clear understanding of reverse mortgages, like most of you don't, and if you think you do, you probably don't either, then come to this class. I'm telling you, it's 2 hours out of your day that will pay for itself. You're going to be a better servant to your clients that are aging up there that might benefit more from a reverse mortgage than a forward mortgage. If you are selling property in 55 and better communities, you need to know about these programs. You got to have somebody, and you got to have a lender that knows how to do them and knows whether it's right for your client. For all of you that know me, I have not been a big proponent of reverse mortgages. Okay. So you're not getting a sales pitch at this symposium. You're getting the truth pitch. How about that? Wouldn't you like the truth? So you get to know the good, the bad, the ugly. You get to know whether it's right for you, who it's right for, and you're going to walk away there with a lot more knowledge. Now, this class was intended for real estate agents, but I'm inviting all of you that may be more interested in understanding a little bit more about it, because we see these pitches on TV with these Tom Selleck and whoever else is pitching these reverse mortgages. And to be honest with you, I have not been impressed. However, there is a situation where some of you will benefit from it. So if you have a aging family member that you think maybe it benefit from it, or you want to know because you're getting up there and you may want no payment on a mortgage or even income coming in from your mortgage, learn about it and register, but don't register if you're not going to show up. I have limited seats available. So go to webringyouhome.com. Write that down. It's simple. webringyouhome.com. Go to my events page, register for that event in Winter Park, Florida, May 7th, 10 to 12. In and out. We're going to really get down to business. I got the experts coming in. All right. Now, moving right along here. I promised you that I was going to give you 5 winning tips for buyers in today's real estate market. Why? Why buyers? Because buyers actually have an edge right now. You haven't had an edge in a long time. You had higher interest rates. Interest rates are lower now. So now you have an opportunity to get a better deal. There's 11,000 homes on the market right now. 11,000 homes on the market right now. That actually, according to Cleve Loveland, who I interviewed yesterday, he says there's actually 12,000 homes in the Central Florida market. but that's a lot of homes when an 8,000 homes would be more of a balanced market. So let's talk about the 5 winning opportunities. Number 5, prioritize the big 4 on the home. What does that mean? Listen, you need to prioritize what's really important. Do you have a house that you like, but does it have a good roof, decent plumbing, electrical, and HVAC? Because if not, it might not be the right house for you, or we may need to get the seller to fix it before you buy it. But those are some big things to take into consideration. Number 4, fully underwritten pre-approval. Now listen, 99 and 9/10% of pre-approval letters that are out there aren't worth the paper they're written on. It's malpractice, in my opinion. When you come to me and get pre-approved, we get all your documents. We get everything we need so we can fully approve you. So we don't give you a pre-approval letter. And then 3 days prior to closing, when you got the moving truck loaded up, we go, oh my God, the underwriter found something and now they're denying your loan. Do you know that 67% of people that are getting a mortgage end up getting delayed or don't close at all because the lender missed something? When I pre-approve your loan, you're going through my underwriting team, because most lenders, including banks, mortgage companies, credit unions, it's the loan officer that's pre-approving the loan. The fact of the matter is that loan officers can't pre-approve loans. They can't approve any loan. They can only originate the loan. Underwriters approve loans. So when you come to me, you got a guarantee. Now here's what I do. I want my buyers to win when you're out making an offer. And if you're up against other competitive offers, then you may not be chosen. You may not, maybe they're going to choose the client that's got a conventional loan putting 20% down over the VA loan that's putting no money down. The buyer may be more qualified than the conventional buyer putting 20% down. But how does the seller know that? How does the listing agent know that? You know how they know that? Because the loan arranger, Bruce Woodburn, yours truly, picks up the doggone phone when you're making your offer and calls the listing agent and guarantees that listing agent that I will close your loan on time without any hiccups, or I will pay their seller up to $500 a day for every day I miss the closing. Now, that's a winning offer right there. My buyers win way more than my competition, because my competition isn't going to do that. And they're definitely not going to guarantee that they're going to pay the seller if they miss the closing. I don't miss closings, folks. I don't miss closings. I'm the loan arranger. 407-706-3313 or 813-213-4009 or webringyouhome.com. So that's number 4, fully underwritten pre-approval, not by a loan officer. Number 3, you want turnkey, not fixer upper. Generally, if you're negotiating and you're limited cash, you don't want to buy a home that's a fixer upper. I hear some of you first time home buyers go, you know what? I don't mind a house that needs a little bit of work. Here's the problem with a house that needs work. Whatever work it needs and whatever amount you think it's going to cost you to fix it, double that amount. It's just the way it works out. I see it time and time again. If you can find a home that's mostly ready to go, turnkey, you're going to be better off. Now, does that mean don't buy a home that might need a new kitchen or floors or painting? No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that most of the time it's going to cost you more to do the fixer upper than it would if you already got it fixed up. So that's turnkey property. That's number 3. Number 2, leverage seller concessions. So this is the opportunity that buyers have in the market, folks, right now. This is the major opportunity that you have right now. Since there's abundance of inventory on the market, you can get sellers to fix the roof, fix the plumbing, fix the electrical, maybe do whatever. But mostly you want to negotiate as much closing costs as you can. Now, on my FHA loans, you can get up to 6% from the seller, VA 6%, USDA 6%, conventional 3%, unless you're putting down at least 10%. If you're putting down 10%, then you can get 6% from the seller. Now, these are maximum amounts that the seller's allowed to pay. Here's the problem. Most real estate agents that you guys find out there are too doggone chicken to negotiate. So I will set you up with a real estate agent through my Loan Arranger real estate rebate program. They're a guaranteed vetted agent by me, and they will be instructed to negotiate closing costs on your behalf. Why do I want that? Because closing costs are dollar for dollar out of pocket for a buyer. Where reduction of price, if I'm buying a house for $400,000 and I reduce the house by $10,000, but I'm only putting 3.5% down, I only reduced my out of pocket expenses by $350. That ain't going to do squat. But if you got 10,000 in closing costs, that's 10,000 less dollars out of your pocket. Let me show you how to negotiate. So you want to leverage seller concessions. If your real estate agent isn't familiar with that, then you need to call me and I'll get you one that will. Now, if you found a house that's been on the market for one day and getting a seller to pay 6% toward closing costs, probably ain't going to happen. So you have to have the right house, the right seller. Number one, focus on affordability, not price. What does that mean? Know your payments, know your cash out of pocket. Forget the price. I always tell my clients, don't buy a house that you didn't like because it meets your payment requirements. Buy a house you like. Even if the payments are a little bit more, you're better off to get something that you like so you don't regret it later. I know some people, some of you are like, oh man, that's $100 more than I wanted to pay a month. Yeah, but you got a lot better property for it. You're going to grow into it. Listen, every house I ever bought, I always was worried about the payment. Up until now, it's natural. We do that. I will not let you buy a home that you can't afford. I'm not going to let you do it. I'm the loan arranger. I got your back 100%. I got your kids back, your grandkids back. I got your back, your folks, your employees. I got your back. So I'm not going to let you get in over your head. It won't happen. Some other lenders will. They'll push you to the maximum. Not me. It's not going to happen here. So those are the 5 things. Let's review them again. Prioritize the big 4. That's the roof, plumbing, electrical, and HVAC. Number 4, fully underwritten pre-approval. I'm one of the only ones that do it, and I guarantee the seller that if I don't close your loan on time, I'll pay them up to $500 a day for every day we miss the closing. If that doesn't move the needle, I don't know what will. Number 3, find a turnkey property, not so much of a fixer-upper if you possibly can. Number 2, leverage seller concessions. Get as much as you can from the seller for closing costs. Number 1, focus on affordability. As long as the payments and the cash to close meets your requirements, it's okay to go a little bit higher in price as long as it doesn't push you out of qualification. Those are the 5 things that buyers have that they can benefit on in today's market. You combine that with my down payment assistance FHA and solar panel program, you can get an FHA loan with little or no money at all out of pocket. Little or no money at all. And if we get the seller to contribute and you use one of my real estate agents that contribute, you win all the way around. You're going to get so much money coming from everybody that you're going to be able to buy this rate way, way down. Listen, I got the programs that are there for you. I got everything you need. FHA, VA, USDA, first-time home buyer, jumbo, super jumbo, doing lots of multi-million-dollar deals right now. I've got it all here. Don't think that I don't have everything. Refinances, purchases, don't refinance. And also, don't go with one of these online lenders. These are bots you're dealing with. You could have your information sold. It happens all the time. You guys are picking up phone calls and getting phone solicitations and letting people pull your credit that you're getting a phone solicitation. Give your head a shake. Don't do that. Don't do that. If somebody calls you on the phone that solicit a mortgage, hang up immediately. Tell them you don't want it. Call the loan arranger. You meet me in person. You do a Zoom call with me for structuring. You don't leave my meeting unless you know everything. Write my number down. 813-213-4009. That's 813-213-4009 or 407-706-3313 or WeBringYouHome.com. I'll be back in 5 minutes. I got more to talk about to help you save money. Don't go anywhere.